O rugby em cadeira de rodas é um esporte paralímpico de muito contato e combina elementos do rugby, do basquete e do handebol. Você sabia que as partidas ocorrem em uma quadra nas mesmas dimensões que a de basquete? Pois é, são 28 metros de comprimento por 15 de largura. Em cada linha de fundo tem uma área-chave com 8 metros de largura e 1,75 m de comprimento, com 2 balizas nas extremidades. O objetivo do jogo é ultrapassar com a bola dominada entre essas 2 balizas e marcar um try. Ganha a equipe que marcar mais tries. Cada equipe é formada por até 12 jogadores, sendo que apenas 4 estão em quadra simultaneamente. E olha só, o rugby é um esporte misto, com a presença tanto de homens quanto de mulheres. Uma partida é disputada em 4 períodos de 8 minutos com intervalos entre eles. Se o placar permanecer empatado, é realizado um tempo extra de 3 minutos. E o cronômetro do jogo só avança quando a bola está em jogo. Os atletas recebem uma classificação de meio ponto a 3,5 pontos com base em sua habilidade funcional. A soma das pontuações dos 4 em quadra não deve ultrapassar 8 pontos, com exceção que, para cada jogadora de classificação funcional entre meio ponto e 1,5 ponto em quadra, a equipe receberá meio ponto extra e, para cada jogadora classificada entre 2 e 3,5 em quadra, a equipe receberá 1 ponto extra. Apenas 3 defensores podem permanecer na área-chave defensiva e os atletas que estão com a bola precisam quicar ou passar em até 8 segundos. Os atletas têm 8 segundos para repor a bola em jogo. A equipe deve atravessar do campo de defesa para o de ataque em até 12 segundos. A equipe tem 40 segundos de ataque para marcar o try ou perder a posse de bola. O contato físico entre os jogadores é proibido, mas o contato entre as cadeiras é permitido, desde que não seja depois do eixo da roda traseira. O rugby em cadeira de rodas é um esporte dinâmico que exige velocidade, resistência, tática, organização e comunicação das equipes. Chegou o momento que você esperava! É hora de bater cadeiras! Para quem vai a sua torcida?
Number 6. Your teams, Team Chile and Colombia.
Welcome back to the WWR 2025 America's Championship. We're on the final day of pool play here. Sunday in Brazil. Our first match, Chile takes on Colombia. Chile looking for their first opportunity against Colombia. The last time they met in a major would have been in Medellin, and Colombia won that one pretty handily. Chile 1-1, Colombia also 1-1. Colombia yesterday in a excellent match against Canada. Back and forth, came down to the wire. Really exciting match. If you haven't watched it, you might want to. It was a fun one. Other games today at noon, we have Peru and USA. 3 o'clock will be Paraguay, Canada. And at 5 o'clock, local time, Argentina and Brazil. My name's Dave Mengen. We're here for you all week. 2 more days of rugby after this, but this day is just getting started. So Colombia starts off with Ordonez 30, Rodriguez 10, 5 Perdomo, and 12 Tovar. Chile number 9, Riquelme. 10, Flores. 12, Madariaga, who was unable to catch up to that pass. And number 8, Arevalo. So Colombia starts with the first 2. Tovar putting the pressure on. Madariaga gets across half. Ordonez trying to get to him. Rodriguez seals the corner. And through the middle, he finds an opening to give Chile their first try. Tovar ducks back looking for a pick. Now he has Ordonez, who gets in a dribble as he crosses. He dribbled that as if he was playing basketball. Like I think you get 2 pushes in basketball before you dribble, right? He had just caught it. He didn't need to dribble. You got 8 seconds here. Intercepted pass. Perdomo with that one. Chile's had a lot of trouble inbounding all week. They did very well against Paraguay. It's an interesting game. Oh, Tovar. Pass off the wheel of Perdomo. And Chile picks it up. Madariaga. Ordonez takes it over the top. Riquelme unable to get in there. Uriel Rodriguez gets the try, making it 5-2 Colombia. Madariaga looping around trying to get out. Got lots of pressure. He needs to get it across half. He does. Riquelme. throws the pass but unable to catch it, Madariaga. And I think we have a foul. He reached in there, made contact. I like this DJ. He's all over the place. It's not like we're running through the same 12 songs over and over again. Madariaga working the key. Of course, they got a man advantage, so that's a lot easier. 5-3 is our score. Ordonez heaves it. Perdomo there to pick it up.
Try Colombia, number 5, Perdomo.
Thompson twins, Rolling Stones, we're all over the place here. Madariaga squirts through. Gets a pick there from Riquelme. Patiently working. He's got 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Nice job there working his way through. Protecting the ball. Chile makes it 6-4. Ordonez up to Perdomo. 7-4, Colombia leads. Flores at the line, gets hit from behind and knocked across. He's out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Good heads-up play. Tovar and Ordonez kind of work together there to get him over. It's not illegal to hit somebody from behind unless you flip them over. Put them in a super dangerous position. But when you flip somebody backward, it really is super dangerous. Nice pass from Ordonez to Perdomo. Tried to bump it over the top. But Jonathan Flores, number 3. Flores. Is that 3 or 8? No, he's number 8. Arevalo. I thought it said 3 on the front. And Rodriguez intercepts one, makes it 10-4. And now Colombia calls timeout. Or somebody called timeout, but Colombia is calling back. Yeah. It is Colombia, all right. Coach Vargas giving him some direction. Now, those of you who watched yesterday's game will notice that none of the Colombian players that started yesterday started today. And I think that's about them understanding the competition they're facing. Chile is a developing nation. Colombia is ranked top 10 in the world consistently now. Don't get me wrong, Chile's had a team for a few years, but they're coming along nicely. It takes a long time to develop a program. Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, took a long time for them to build those programs. Madariaga tries to get that corner. Gets it in to Arevalo. Ordonez struggling. He gets through. passes it ahead. And Perdomo just gets there in time. Riquelme to Madariaga at the line. He's got some company. And we have leaving the court, knocked over the line. Tovar gives the penalty try to Chile. Ordonez heaves it up. Can Perdomo get there first? He does. And he'll give it right back. He's got Rodriguez in the middle, but didn't want to pass over Madariaga. Now it's got Rodriguez. Perdomo's covered, so he's just going to go straight in. Corner was there. Looks like we might have an equipment issue. Ordonez. They didn't bring out a wheel, so it's something else. Looks like his axle popped. And we prepare for the inbound here from Arevalo. Intercepted again by Rodriguez, who hits the cone. He was trying to get the handle on it, and he was close to the try line. He really didn't have any other place to go. He couldn't turn around. He had somebody on his shoulder. I think that's why he tried to get those casters over. So the bump pass goes nowhere, and we will inbound back at the other end of the court. Nobody touched it. Leaving the court, it looks like Chile. That'll be Riquelme. I don't know how much you can hear of the whistles and the songs and all that stuff, but the sounds of rugby add to it for sure. The crashes and the whistles. And 13-6, Colombia leads Chile. Under 3 minutes left in the first. Pass up to Riquelme. Madariaga trying to get across half so he can help out, and 12 seconds expires. Unable to cross the half-court line, they'll turn it over. Tovar gets a nice pass to Rodriguez, who's there but cannot reel it in. And Madariaga picks it up off the floor. He's got some help. It'd be Flores, number 10. Back to Riquelme, who beats Ordonez, but Rodriguez gets in front of him. Nice ball movement there by Chile. Ordonez up ahead to Perdomo, who cannot get to it. Pass is too far out front. So another turnover. Chile will inbound in the corner. Arevalo looking for Madariaga. Gets a pick. Rodriguez comes and makes it hard, but he gets out. Tries to back out of trouble. He does. Flores shadowed by Ordonez, so that pass can't come to him. Now it'll be Riquelme. He just kind of gives it to Riquelme to get it, draw the defense away from him. But the pass is bad there. Rodriguez gets it up to Perdomo, and he will beat Madariaga down the court. You got that much function, you got to be able to beat a deuce down the floor. Pulls it back. Ordonez trying to get that ball out. Up to Riquelme.
Try for Chile, number 9, Mora.
Perdomo bounces off the pick. And we have a lean. Madariaga into Perdomo. Fell right into his lap. Yeah, when you don't have legs, the extra weight down there, you're more top heavy and you're more likely to go over. Ordonez working shorthanded. Gets across. 15-8, Colombia leads. Only 57 seconds left in this first quarter. Bobbled pass ends up in the hands of Tovar. Tovar throws it up to Perdomo, who's waiting all by himself. Great spacing. Oh, he tried to save that, but he hit the cone, went out of bounds while he was touching the ball. And that'll be Colombia's in the corner. You know, when you have two teams like this, where the speed difference isn't really significant, you really can see the difference in their rugby. So Chile will take over after that fumbled exchange. The difference in spacing and the difference in how and where they make and take passes. Nice job there. Riquelme saw Rodriguez in there, knows that Rodriguez is easier to move. And we have another Colombian timeout. That's 2 in the first quarter even. 15 seconds left, no shot clock. Colombia leads 16-9. They called timeout to advance the ball to half. But with 15 seconds, they didn't really have to do that. Ordonez just muscles through the hole. 9.7 remaining. Chile does not use a timeout to advance the ball. And that is 8 seconds, no touch. Madariaga was kind of waiting for the ball to come to him and waited a little bit too long. That's a situation where they should have moved the ball up court. They should have called timeout, taken advantage of that opportunity to start in the front court. But that comes with experience. Great pass. Tovar sitting in the corner. 8 seconds in the key. Again, young players. That 8-second count starts when the referee blows the whistle saying you can inbound, not when you get the ball. So they were sitting in the key the whole time. I know why he was waiting. He wanted to eat up some clock, but he didn't have that luxury. So again, Chile turning it over. Colombia will inbound from the sideline. And Colombia advances the ball with a timeout. Rodriguez has a flat tire. All that banging in there, no one is calling contact before the whistle. If you're popping a tire between the whistles, I'd call that contact. Contact with advantage. And now the Colombians are borrowing wheels from Orozco. He knows he probably won't see the court today. In fact, I don't think he even has tape on his hands or his appendages. So now Chile will have an opportunity. And again, rather than advance the ball, they're just going to try and get it in and end the quarter. And that's what they do. So 17-9 Colombia at the end of one. We'll take a 2-minute break, and then we will be right back.
Amor, tem gente aqui com fome. Vai demorar muito?
Só mais 9 meses.
Se a família aumentar e isso não tava no orçamento, se enganou, meu bem, pode vir que esse é o seu momento.
Na Caixa, você tem o crédito certo para cada momento. Contrate pelo app Caixa ou saiba mais pelo site. Crédito Caixa. Vem que é seu.
Amigos imparáveis!
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não tem mais nada pra fazer?
Flecha de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso? Não!
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
All right, welcome back. We're here at the beginning of the second quarter. Chile taking on Colombia. For those of you listening who are interested, there is a promotion going on. If you go... Oh, I had it right here. Sorry, and I lost my phone. Just went to sleep. Madariaga gets through, scores the first try.
Try for Chile, number 12, Madariaga.
If you go to ABRC Quad Rugby Brazil, I believe it's their Instagram account, they're having a promotion where you can sign up and they'll pick a winner during the championship game. And it's basically a 7 jersey kit. So you get a jersey from 7 teams if you're the winner. So go look for that at ABRC Quad Rugby Brazil. If you're having trouble finding it, I'll try and get a link. I'll post it someplace, Facebook, Instagram. I'll try and get them to put it on the WWR Facebook page. It may be there already and I don't know it. Madariaga fighting out of the picks. Number 1, Villamisar, working hard out there. Neme, number 7, out there as well with Perdomo and Tovar. Tovar gets it knocked out by Madariaga, but that will still be Colombia's ball. Last touched by Chile. Tovar to Perdomo. Villamisar now heading deep. Perdomo will send it to him. Hit from behind. Almost lost control. Madariaga putting on the pressure. 19-10. And out of bounds it goes. Colombia will take over. Madariaga punches Neme into the meter. Captain would like to have that opportunity back. So Chile gets it back. And that pass wasn't made with the intention that Madariaga was going to come in and smack that chair, but the ball ended up hitting the front of his. So now Colombia takes over. And that goes out of bounds. Again, Colombia's ball. Tovar loops around Charlie. And he has an easy one at that point. It took a few attempts, but they finally got to the point where they could score that try. Long bump. Can Flores get to it before it goes out of bounds? He cannot. The bump a little too far to the side. And Christopher Flores. Unable to catch it. So Tovar will inbound again. Perdomo gets the pick. Neme gets the pass. And he'll score the try. Couldn't hang on to it. Riquelme fumbled it several times, but somehow Chile still has possession. Madariaga gets it. Perdomo gets hit, hangs on. And he will make it 22-11. 5:56 left in the second. Almost intercepted and ended up in the hands of Neme. So there is a turnover. Villamisar tried to catch it, basically landed in his lap. Perdomo with the try makes it 23-11. Looks like Madariaga is getting a quick change. I think the DJ needs the NASCAR tire changing sounds for that. Sorry, my sound effects are not top quality. Up to Madariaga. He and Flores are stuck together. Now he gets away. And somehow loses that one. I think that Neme got his hand in. And we have a substitution timeout. They're going to call timeout to sub. Spend one of their timeouts. Chile. And they will bring in number 6, Alarcon. I know he's a 1.0. And number 13, Diego Romero. Dadiaga still in there, as well as Arevalo, number 8. Romero gets to the corner, scores the try, and it's 23-12. Tovar looking for Perdomo, got him. Neme wants to get it back to one of his ball handlers. He does. Trying to seal it via Misar, comes in too hot, throws himself over. All he had to do was get in the way, but he wanted to make that hit. He threw his whole body into it. I'd like to see that replay. That was fun. He seems to be okay. Kind of looks like one of his wheels isn't on all the way. It's hard to say. My monitors, like I said this yesterday, it is basically a cell phone. It's a little bit wider than a cell phone, but it's the same height. Turned on its side. When I put my phone up there with the case on, it covers my monitor. And I want to see the replay with via Misar. All right, here we go. Perdomo looping around. He's got Tovar on the other side. He takes advantage and scores the try. Inbound traps Romero in the corner, but he gets it out. Triple teamed, flat tire it sounded like. Is he going to call equipment? He does. He doesn't have to call that equipment timeout. He can sit there, throw the pass, push around. If his team has a free shot to the try, most teams will let that go. Most players will let that go, and then they'll change their wheel after the try is scored. If I sound scratchy, it's because I left my water bottle in my room. Madariaga gets it over to Romero, and they will attack. Madariaga in the key. Oh, hit from behind is via Misar. He can't do anything about it. Nice work on the backside by Alarcon. Tovar weaving, trying to get out. throws it ahead. Villamizar, but Perdomo actually gets the ball. And Neme there to take it. 25-13, 3:47 left in the half. Oh, and another missed exchange. Romero unable to pull it in, taps it twice. And Colombia again. Neme again. Little chatter going on out there. Neme blocks the exit. Villamizar now on top of the ball. And Charlie intercepts it. Tovar up to Perdomo. Another bad inbound pass. And Tovar will take that one. Tovar. Romero does a nice job of reeling that one, and it was short. He needs to get rid of it. And unable to pull it down is Madariaga. He had enough room to stop. He got his hands up there, but I think he's worried about that line, so he was trying to pull it down quickly and get his hands back on the wheels. Villamizar gets it. Hit from behind, but Madariaga had too much momentum. Crossed the line, and he will go into the penalty box for crossing the active try line without the ball. Oh, they were playing bad guy because he's in the penalty box. I just got it. Perdomo makes it 29-13. 2 minutes 51 left in the first. Madariaga, trapped in the box, has to call inbounder. To get out of that situation. Looking for a place to throw it where he can get onto the court. He does get on. Although the give and go is fumbled, he gets by the line, gets it up to Romero. Romero has a little trouble reeling it in, but now if he can get it across, and 12 seconds expires. That hit the ground before she blew the whistle, but the count must have expired before it hit the ground, because that 12 seconds ends. They stop counting that as soon as the ball touches anything that's across the line, the floor, a person, a referee. Tovar. Madariaga trying to get out. He's giving up. He's throwing. And it's a cross, but again, that's not 12. I don't think that's 12. I thought it hit the floor well before she blew the whistle. So Chile brings out Barraza, number 2. Riquelme, number 9, is out there. Tovar protecting the ball, being patient, trying to get through. Now he's got a pick from Neme, and he gets the try. Barraza. Neme too fast. Stops her. Off the picker of Romero. Riquelme, that pass way too low. And now Perdomo has Colombia's 32nd try. Romero looking for a hole. Riquelme gets through. He was a little bit stuck, but he was able to power out. And now looking for the long ball. Perdomo realized he was out of Tovar's range. Charlie. Neme with the launch. Tovar, number 12, gets the try, makes it 33-14 Colombia. Over and back, hit at the line. Anytime once you're straddling the line and you get hit, if you're not going pretty much forward, you're going to get in that kind of trouble. If there's any backward momentum at all, you'll get that call. So Perdomo reached in by Barraza. She does not get it out, but she made him put his hands on it. And Perdomo gets to the center of the key and scores a try, 34-14. A mere 29 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Perdomo tries to steal it, ends up slowing it down enough, and looks like Riquelme, in his frustration from not being able to get to that ball, trying to get it back, fouls Tovar. He will go into the penalty box with 20 seconds remaining. So Colombia on the power play here. Man advantage. Villamizar. Pass ahead. Riquelme hit from behind and pushed out of bounds. Neme, great defense. So 9.5 seconds left. Colombia will call timeout. Advance the ball to the front court. And they will try and score the last try here. 35-14 our score. Halftime looming. 7, 5, and we got a foul from number 13, so they just made it easier. Romero gives Colombia man advantage with 5 seconds left. Perdomo, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. He's got to do something. Neme's there. Does not get across the line. Wait. Referees are conferring something didn't happen right. What is she saying? I wish I could hear. No try. End of the quarter. So Colombia will start with a man advantage in the second half. We will take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back for the second half of this match.
Moça, tem capinha azul?
Se você quer ampliar, mas falta grana pro investimento, se enganou, meu bem, pode vir que esse é o seu momento.
Na Caixa, sua empresa tem o crédito certo para investir ou ampliar. Saiba mais em caixa.gov.br/crédito ou vá a uma agência. Crédito Caixa. Vem que é seu.
Apenas 3 defensores podem permanecer na área-chave defensiva e os atletas que estão com a bola precisam quicar ou passar em até 8 segundos. Os atletas têm 8 segundos para repor a bola em jogo. A equipe deve atravessar do campo de defesa para o de ataque em até 12 segundos. A equipe tem 40 segundos de ataque para marcar o try ou perder a posse de bola. O contato físico entre os jogadores é proibido, mas o contato entre as cadeiras é permitido, desde que não seja depois do eixo da roda traseira. O rugby em cadeira de rodas é um esporte dinâmico que exige velocidade, resistência, tática, organização e comunicação das equipes. Bola em jogo! Para quem vai a sua torcida?
Essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Flecha de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Paramigos imparáveis.
Sabe como eu fiz essa dívida aqui, passar disso pra isso e organizar minhas contas? A parcela do meu empréstimo tava atrapalhando o meu orçamento. Então, eu resolvi trocar meu empréstimo pelo crédito do trabalhador do governo federal na Caixa. Agora eu tenho condições muito melhores e uma parcela que cabe no meu bolso. Então fica a dica pra você também, antes de pegar qualquer empréstimo, pesquise a melhor condição, fale com a Caixa.
Posse de bola da Colômbia. Try for Colombia, number 4, Orozco. Try Colômbia, número 4, Orozco. Well-second violation called against Chile.
So Colombia takes over after that 12-second violation. Vargas. Number 11 gets a try for Colombia. Orozco, number 4 in. Martinez as well, number 2 for Colombia. And Rodriguez, number 10. Through is Romero for the try. Colombia with their A line getting some minutes. I'm not sure for how long. Chile number 4, Ricardo Diaz, inbounds. 38-15 our score. Sorry about the delay getting started there. Call of nature. Romero in the corner. Martinez hells him out, and across the line is Riquelme, unable to catch the ball. So Martinez will inbound from the corner. It's like Vargas has an axle issue again. He's playing with it. Clearly Barazza has a wheel issue because they're changing it. Yeah, Vargas is getting switched up. So the quick tire change, we are back. Vargas dips and dives. Orozco. Patient with the ball. Holds it way out of other people's reach. And there it is, Vargas. He knows nobody can get it up there. And we have another equipment. This time it'll be Riquelme. Left wheel. He's pointing at his axle. It's probably just popped out. Sometimes with developing programs, you get chairs that have been used by other people, so they don't fit you quite right. Sometimes the equipment's, been through the mill. Now, I don't know that that's true about any of these chairs, but I certainly have taken some chairs to South America and Central America. Several chairs. In fact, one time I took 5 chairs on a flight. Five rugby chairs, my rugby chair, and my everyday chair. That was fun. I was in and out of the airport a couple times. So Chile on the attack here. Colombia up 40-15. Still with their A line. I'm sure they just want to get them some minutes because they got big games coming up tomorrow and Tuesday. 8 in the key. So they will turn that over. Colombia will get the ball. Up over the top to Vargas, who will just protect it. Diaz gets it in. Romero and Riquelme working out there together. Barazza on the corner, trying to open it up. It's open. He doesn't see it. Is she calling for it? And he waited too long. He backed up. They'll try again, pulling out. Again, Barazza tries to seal the corner. This time not. Romero needs to come out of the key. Martinez has the other corner locked up. He's trying to get through, runs out of time on the 40-second shot clock. So Colombia will take over again in the corner. Rodriguez sets the pick for Vargas. That gets him free. And Orozco just waiting patiently up top. This line for Colombia has way more speed. Actually, usually they would start Charlie, so this isn't the full starting role. A lot of times you'll see Martinez and Rodriguez subbing for each other. But Neme got his time in the second. Stuck in the corner, Romero, Riquelme with him. And Riquelme fighting through, gets it. Great effort. Vargas picks it up against the sideline. Rodriguez picks for him. And it'll be Martinez this time. She comes skying up the court and gets the try. Romero elects to give it to Riquelme, who will run their offense against the Colombian key. Barazza had Orozco sealed, but she was in there for 8 seconds, and that will not go her way. So turnover. And referee's stopping that for some reason as Orozco launches one. They'll bring that back. Now they'll get substitutions. And they're subbing everybody out. Chile going back to their starters. Madariaga, number 12. 5, Munoz, he's new for this line. Obviously, Flores, number 10, is back. Again, Orozco puts it over the top. So Munoz will inbound. I believe that's Benitez on number 11. Rounding out the Chile line. Flores is there. Can he get over? He does. Vargas ahead. Rodriguez alone. And you'll see that a lot from Colombia. Rodriguez sneaks down that sideline and gets open at the end a lot. Orozco draws so much attention, as does Vargas. Depending on who is playing them. Madariaga gets around the corner before the 8-second call comes on Flores. Vargas pushing across. With no sense of urgency. 46-18 our score, 2:24 left in the third. Madariaga weaving, trying to find an open, draw the defense away. Flores is trapped in the key, and that'll be 8 seconds. Madariaga came in behind him and left him no place to go. Orozco launches another one. And Vargas nonchalantly picks it up and rolls across the line.
Colômbia, vagas 47, Colômbia 18, Chile.
Trying to work on the key, trying to work the offense. Really, as the ball handler, you're trying to draw defensive players someplace where you can gain an advantage by having your teammates squeeze into the space they leave. So turnover, Colombia will now take over.
Posse de bola para Colômbia.
Rodriguez getting a flat changed. If I sing to the music, does that get us into copyright trouble? Martinez looking at Orozco. And he drops it. Madariaga must have gotten a piece of it. Rodriguez out there by himself. Paula going to try and make that bump. She does. He doesn't have a free shot to the try line, but oh, vertical spin. Can't do that. He's just trying to make him drop the pass, but he hit him a little too hard. And sportsmanship, he comes over. He's like, I'm sorry, man. You okay? Do I have to go to the box? Please don't make me go to the box. But he wasn't trying to hurt him, and you could see that by when he came over. He's trying to jar the ball loose, but he tried to turn away, and so the act of him turning and getting hit from behind put him down. Still trying to make sure he's okay before he goes to the penalty box. Forgive me. Oh, they're going to give him the penalty try, so he doesn't even have to go to the box. You know, I always say that you can assault someone as they're scoring, and there's no real penalty, and that right there is the example. Right? He put that guy up over, butt over tea kettle. Oh, and no try scored, leaving the court. Flores went over the line. This time, Munoz plays the passing lane, so Rodriguez can't get a bump pass from Martinez. It was interesting to watch him call for it and her look at him like, are you sure? He's like, come on, give it to me. 49-18, 49 seconds left. Madariaga goes at Martinez, tries to blow her up. And now he's stuck in the key, as is his teammate. They're going to have 8-second trouble here real fast. And now he loses the handle on it. 8 seconds is the call. Colombia will take over. He was stuck between Benitez and the Colombian players that were all around. Vargas puts it up for Orozco.
Colombia, número 4,
24 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Chile uses a timeout to advance the ball to the front court. And Madariaga unable to get that because Orozco popped his arm through. And this makes it much easier for Chile to score that final try if they try to manage the clock. If they don't, then you'll likely see Vargas take the inbound and heave it up over the top so that Orozco can score. So Flores takes it, gives it back to Madariaga. 15 seconds remaining. He works toward the key. He's got a pick, and the pick knocked out of bounds. So they turn it over. It's not a score. Orozco needs to go back in the box because the low pointer will go in the box. Oh, no, it's a turnover. It's a turnover, right? She inbounds from the sidelines. So short-handed Colombia will try and score with 11.5 remaining. Now, if they wanted to, they could call timeout and get to the front court and not have to worry about that situation. They can't take them. Well, I guess it's third quarter. It's much easier to get that person on the court up further. She's trapped in the corner. And now Vargas is trapped. Yeah, see, Colombia now going to use a timeout. They got to hustle, though. They got to hustle, beat the defense to the positions they want. See, now there's a lot less congestion. Vargas is free. Vargas has the speed to beat any one of these guys. But it'll be Rodriguez. Scoring the quick try with 10 seconds left. Chile will inbound from the baseline. Munoz gets it into Flores. Madariaga pass behind him, and Vargas picks it up with 4 seconds left. And he scores with a mere 1.2. So Madariaga will try to inbound. Gets it in, and that'll be the end of the third period. Score 52-18, Colombia leads. We'll see if there are any substitutions here for the fourth quarter, but we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Flecha de torta de chantilly!
Mais o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso? Não!
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Paramigos imparáveis.
Vamos lá, estamos de volta, galera, hein? Voltamos agora com o intervalo.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter of the first match of the day here in São Paulo. Chile with the ball. Madariaga strikes first. Three more games on tap today, the final games of the pool play. We will see Peru taking on USA next at noon local time. Paraguay versus Canada at 3 o'clock. And at 5 p.m. local time, Argentina faces Brazil. Chile to inbound. Perdomo picks up the loose ball. And it'll be Tovar with the try. Orozco out there with Perdomo. Mangua, number 14, is getting his first minutes. And Perdomo battling for the ball. Madariaga did a great job of keeping chair position so he could pick that up. Well done. Perdomo brings it up court. Gets it to Orozco. He misses Tovar with the pass, or Tovar didn't see it. Tries to save it, but can't. And that'll be a turnover. We have a substitution. Orozco is coming off in favor of Ordonez. Madariaga beats Perdomo. Ordonez launches it, but into the hands of Riquelme of Chile. He's got a long pass, but that time it was not on point. And the loose ball in favor of Chile. Madariaga working the key, sees a hole. Gets a little help from Jonathan Flores, number 3. Turning the chair, the defender. Ordonez hits the brakes. Has Tovar in the middle. Tovar sets the pick, and Ordonez gets to the corner. Inbound gets, oh, what do we call that, a spin? Perdomo will go in the box. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to tell on my tiny little phone monitor. Let's see if this is a better angle. Meanwhile, the ball is inbound. Yeah, he hit him behind the axle, no question. Score, Chile, number 9, Riquelme. Perdomo trapped in the box. He calls for inbound, but too late. Thrown to Ordonez, who is picked. Madariaga picks it up. Turnover, Chile. Chile with an opportunity to pick one up here. And they do. 55-24 our score. 5:32 left in this final quarter of the first match of the 2025 WWR Americas Championship. Ordonez will not have any trouble here. Spinning around is Flores. Madariaga looked at the corner, decided instead to duck behind Mangua. Mangua, number 14. Sets a pick in the middle. Ordonez makes a move. Even I thought he was turning there. Jonathan Flores, inbound. Riquelme gets it. He didn't know it was coming until his bench started yelling at him. Not sure it was intended for him. Didn't appear to be. Madariaga trapped. Gets it up to Flores. And he will fight his way across the try line to give them 26. Ordonez seems to have an issue. Tovar to Perdomo. That's a combo we've heard a lot today. And it looks like Tovar has a wheel issue. Another axle, maybe. I wish I wasn't so ADHD. I would remember to send them some axles. Oh, Madariaga couldn't get the pass. Not a great pass. But certainly catchable, or at least, you know, controllable. Stuck in traffic, Madariaga gets around Tovar. I feel like he should have more speed with all that trunk. Now Chile in trouble again with the 8-second call. He hands it off to Flores. Flores trying to back across. He does. Ordonez with another arm fake. That's the third arm fake I've seen from him in the past couple of exchanges. That was awesome. Like, he throws that arm out there like he's going to turn. and then he goes the opposite way. And people bite. Watch this with the left arm. Oh, too late. So timeout called. Score is 60 Colombia, 27 Chile, and there is a mere 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Peru, USA on tap next. That one's going to be fun. I'm not sure for who. What? Who? Sorry. Little Slim Shady playing in the background. Anyway, back to action here. Madariaga across half. Gets a pick from Flores, but it's not effective. He's going to try the other side. Corner's open. If he can get there. He does. Chile 28, Colombia 60. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Colombia's top dogs watching from the sidelines. That seems mean. Why would you play jump? We can't jump. Madariaga. Always appreciate some Van Halen. Madariaga turns back. Waiting for his team to get assembled here to make an attack. Chileans assemble. Not aggressive in that corner. He was just trying to draw the defense. Instead, he throws it away. Ordonez takes a couple unnecessary dribbles. And with 1:55 left in the fourth, Colombia goes up 62-28. And we have another equipment problem. It is Ordonez. I hope Santa brings them axles for Christmas. Oh, Madariaga almost loses that one. Does a nice job pulling it in. Turns into the pick and into the pile. And that's 12 seconds. The 40-second clock already reset, so I couldn't even see what the real time was. I don't think the game clock actually started. Was it 1:45 before? Anyway, Ordonez has the ball. These table officials are experienced. They worked Rio Paralympics, many of them. Simon Starr was telling me there are a bunch of people that he trained for that tournament, which is nice because when you're in really important games that are the difference between going to world championships and not, you want the officiating to be top-notch and the scorekeeping to be top-notch. Right? Scoring mistakes, clock mistakes, they disrupt the flow of the game. So having people at the table who know what they're doing is a huge advantage for every team. And it looks good for our sport. So to summarize, I'm not saying that anybody did anything wrong. I'm saying that those people down there are awesome and very important. Flores, number 10, trying to get to the corner. Perdomo stops him, and he throws it right into the hands of Tovar. Like, I think that was to Tovar. Madariaga looking for an equipment call. He clearly has a flat tire because he's turning that wheel but not going anywhere. And he didn't show the equipment timeout symbol, which is your hands on your shoulder, on your top of your shoulders. He did earlier, but not after they blew the whistle. And then the international symbol for I need a wheel, which is make a big circle with your hands. So they took one off, and they got to bring the other one on. They only have a minute, so it's good that he's running out there. Oh, somebody took my armrest. The guy who's sitting on 3 stacked chairs. I didn't know you could sit on these plastic chairs when they're stacked. Chile will inbound. Going deep is Arevalo, but Perdomo there to make sure that they can't throw that one. And Madariaga fumbles another one. It was a bit high for a guy that doesn't have fingers to catch it. Nice touch pass. Arevalo gets it to Flores. 29-65. There you see Feitosa from Brazil. I saw him. I don't know if you did. Oh. Ordonez has help going to the corner. And Arevalo went across the line before Ordonez, so he'll get the penalty try. Timeout called by Chile with 27 seconds left. Looks like they're going to work from their own end. Advancing the ball. Quick inbound. Colombia caught off guard. Flores can't get to the corner, though. Ordonez just faster. Madariaga gets the bounce pass through traffic. Chile with 29. Colombia 66. And they will advance the ball again to the front court. Tovar with the inbound. Perdomo way close to where the camera is. Ordonez down in the key. Madariaga making it hard to get that ball out of his lap. Dropped, but he got it. And now he needs help. He's got Perdomo in the corner with 4.3 left in the game. Working hard even at the end of this one. Perdomo knocks it down, and with 1.4 left, Colombia knocks it out of bounds. Chile will retain possession. The quick inbound, and that will end the game. Colombia, the victors, 67-30 in the first game of day 3, final games of pool play. So Chile finishes 1-2. Colombia finishes 2-1. Next up, Peru, USA. Teams will shake hands as they always do after a game. And we will move on to the next one here in half an hour. I hope you join me. My name's Dave Mengen. Hope to see you then.
Our next match, Peru versus USA.
éxito para Madariaga.
Madariaga, como está se sentindo na pelea pela cancha agora? Como foi sentir-se aqui? É tu segunda vez aqui em Brasil, ¿sí? ¿En Brasil?
Hola, yo creo que es la tercera, cuarta por ahí. Y no, bien contentos la verdad, si bien fue un resultado súper distanciado en puntos, la verdad que es un equipo de primer nivel, ellos estuvieron a 2 puntos de diferencia con Canadá ayer, entonces en ese escenario nosotros nos deja muy contentos el desempeño. Hubiese podido ser mucho mejor la verdad, pero es un rival muy poderoso Colombia, la verdad que no tratamos de dar lo máximo, pero más allá de la diferencia entre puntos, nos sentimos yo creo que bastante contentos y tranquilos con el equipo. Queríamos hacerlo un poco mejor, pero la verdad que siempre la presión nos juega un poco en contra porque no sabemos cómo llevarla. Y claro, contra equipos poderosos la verdad que nos vemos un pouco abrumados, pero bien.
Opa, ele falou aqui que queria se preparar muito mais, né? Foi um grande jogo, que ele gostou bastante de tudo, queria estar mais preparado, sabe que a Colômbia é uma seleção muito forte, né? Eles treinaram. É a 4ª vez que ele já vem aqui no Brasil. Teve uma competição no Sul-Americano. Teremos uma competição por equipo en Sul-Americano, ¿sí?
Sí, eso fue el 2023. El 2023 fue acá mismo, fue un sudamericano. Y si no me equivoco, 2017, han sido 3 veces. Si no me equivoco, 2018 por ahí, que fue en 2016, en Brasilia. Que también ahí estuvimos, que también fue como una especie de... No sé, también fue como un comillas panamericano porque igual viene Estados Unidos y otro equipo así. Así que no, bonita experiencia, gracias Brasil por el recibimiento, la verdad que es un país súper amoroso. Así que no, estamos contentos y esperamos que se vuelva a repetir un evento así.
Ele já esteve aqui em 2016 e 2018 em Brasília, com a competição. Já é apaixonado, já quase. Tá pedindo o CPF dele aqui já, para poder vir mais vezes. E agradece, ele gosta muito dessa recepção que ele tem, ele se sente muito bem aqui no Brasil e está tranquilo, que vai treinar mais forte, que vai treinar mais forte para que possa fazer uma...
Me invitaron a jugar el Brasileirão. 1 de setembro.
E também treinar mais forte para que vai treinar mais forte para que possa vir de 21 a 28 de setembro. Aqui que ele vai estar aqui no Brasileiro, hein? E já está convidando vocês, hein? Muchas gracias, un abrazo de la Aranha para ti y que gostou muito de su partido y de su fuerza y disposición en la cancha.
Sí, son muy amorosos, así que bacán. Nos vemos outra.
Gracias, Eche.
É isso aí, Ronizão. Agora vamos esperar aí quem vai ser o entrevistado da seleção colombiana. Já tá chegando ali com o Ronizão. É com você, pai.
Beleza, tá vindo aqui um garoto aqui, né? Não gosto muito dele, não. Ele quer imitar meu corte de cabelo aqui. Tá vindo aqui, temos quase a mesma altura. Que chega aqui. Joe Orozco, cabrão. Olha lá, a gente imitou o mesmo corte lá. Ó, muito pelo, pouco pelo. Vamos lá. E aí, irmão, o que achou que na cancha, na disposição dos atletas? Eu percebi que você não teve tanto tempo em quadra. Foi numa questão tática de tu técnico, para que se possa poupar para o próximo jogo, por uma questão sua mesmo, mas eu percebi que estava bem tranquilo e fez tua forma de jogar, como sempre.
Bueno, ahorita, no sabes cuánto, tenemos muchos jugadores nuevos, entonces el entrenador quiere que ellos empiecen a coger experiencia. Igual, es muy complicado jugar contra Canadá, que tiene un equipo demasiado fuerte, Estados Unidos, Brasil, son equipos demasiado fuertes, contra ellos sería muy difícil meterlo a la guerra de una, que empiece con equipos no tan bajos, pero que empiecen a avançar e coger experiencia. Entonces, digamos, es la motivação para eles.
Ele disse aqui que gostou muito, que é uma equipe forte, teve jogos fortes contra o Canadá, vai ter jogo forte com os Estados Unidos e teve que colocar toda a equipe para treinar. E para que ele teve jogo muito difícil, então ele tem que se preparar tanto para os Estados Unidos quanto para o Canadá, com o Brasil, que são jogos muito fortes. Então eles têm que ir ali, é uma coisa tática mesmo para se preparar, é deles mesmo. E você, tem uma temporada, há quantos anos já está a jogar aqui em Brasília? 3 anos ou 2?
Ya llevo 4 años ya.
4 anos. Estou me fuerte no es matemática, no es exatas, es las humanas. Para que assim, há 4 anos, é jogador da time de gladiadores de Curitiba, pelo Kamarovski, contém já 4 anos aqui. Já tem CPF, já samba, coisa brasileiro, já quase brasileiro, tudo, samba, feijoada.
Mais ou menos.
Mais ou menos. Então, mas tá chegando ali. ¿Tiene alguna preferencia en el paladar, en la comida? ¿Acá?
Mira que no me gusta la comida de acá, muy parecida a la de Colombia.
Sim, que não tem muita diferença entre a comida daqui e da Colômbia, então para ele tá tranquilo. Ela não é na cerveja, é assim gaseosa, não é. Não é bom. A hora é temporada para a disputa, então você tem que se regrar um pouco mais para que você possa ter uma vivência, um alto rendimento maior e melhor cada vez mais, né? Sim?
Claro, hay que cuidarse, igual es un control de todo. Digamos, en Colombia nos restringen muchas cosas. Igual, un buen deportista debería tener una buena salud. Yo no soy tan buen deportista, me descuido, entonces...
Ele falou que sim, que tem que ter uma regra maior, né? Um controle maior, tudo. Mas que ele é mais tranquilo, ele não segue tanto assim não, mas que ele compensa isso treinando bastante, cada vez mais forte. Como vocês podem ver, a disposição dele em quadra. É um cara que quando a gente está jogando contra, dá raiva. Tá? Mas a gente está ali, tudo ali, competição só dentro de quadra, fora. É um prazer ter esse cara aqui. Trocar experiência, tô aprendendo muito, tá há muito tempo no rugby, dá altas dicas e de uma humildade tranquila. Perguntou, ele responde com o maior prazer, tá? É um prazer tê-lo aqui, hermano, em Brasil. Muito legal ter você.
En 2 meses, acá nessa mesma tierra.
Nos vemos em 2 meses acá. Ela, como está? Você já sabe. Valeu, Orozco, muito obrigado. Mano, bom descanso. Galera, é isso aí. É a Copa de Rugby, Copa América de Rugby 2025, hein? É um prazer a galera aqui. Agora a gente teve Chile e Colômbia. Já vamos nos preparar para a próxima jogada, que é os Estados Unidos, ali que já tá aquela gritaria marota acontecendo em quadra, hein? Então fiquem tranquilos, vão nos acompanhando. Não esquece de compartilhar a página da BRC para que vocês possam acompanhar. Estamos tirando todas as dúvidas, né? Agora se liga aí, hein? Na Aranha.
Valeu, Ronizão.
Aí, hein, bro? Valeu.
A BRC, aqui o rugby é pra valer.